How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be checking out another video by the channel Knock Knock. This one's called Things Only Americans Think Are Normal. Interesting, right? This is stuff that evidently only I'm going to think is normal, or my fellow American audience. I know most of you are from Europe, but there are some Americans out there. How's it going, guys? Comment down below. Let me know. Where are you from, right? America? Europe. Enough of me rambling. We're going to check it out and see what things only Americans think are normal. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Check out all the links below as well. Big glasses of water with ice at restaurants. Okay, yeah. I live in Texas usually, and I drink ice water like it's like 24/7. It's a good habit here, especially in summer. When I was in Europe, I would get the smallest glasses of lukewarm water that I had to ask for more every 10 seconds. I felt annoying. Aren't y'all thirsty, or am I missing something? Yeah, that's you know, ice water. It's a thing here. Greek life in college fraternity. Yeah, it's weird. I never went to college. Non-necessary, non-religious circumstances. Yeah, I guess it's just something people got used to doing, so then they do it, and then the people that aren't religious just do it because it's like, hey, I want my boy to look like me, or whatever, you know, I guess. Being concerned when anyone speaks a language you can't understand. I live in India, and we have 28 languages here. The multiple dialects of each language. 22 languages. Okay, well, even at 22. Whoa, jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot of languages, guys. Tell you what. A flag in every corner of a classroom, and Americans being very patriotic to the stars and stripes. Other countries barely give a poop about their flags. Meanwhile, I got a Dutch flag behind me. I'm not Dutch. I just like the Netherlands. I'm not patriotic at all. I'm like pretty not it at all. Like, I'm the opposite of patriotic. You know what I mean? I don't use American flags. I don't, you know. A viewer sent me the Dutch flag. It's cool. I actually got curtains I'm gonna put up later. So next video, that probably won't be there. But yeah. American accents. I mean, everyone thinks their own accent is normal, but I've met Americans who think that they have no accent, like there's the baseline somehow. Now, in the country, Midwestern accent, I think, would be like, you know, in the country of the United States, specific to, there's areas that in this country would be the baseline, but there's people, of course, dumb Americans that think that, I don't know. I'm just gonna be quiet. Attack ads against political opponents. Ads for law firms or lawyers. These kinds of ads are illegal and considered unethical in our country. Also expecting a teenager to be out of the house by the time they're 18. I live in Southeast Asia. There's no stigma about living with one's parents. Most of the time, there will be 3 generations living in one house. That stigma is basically just in small groups of people, and it's pretty much dying out now with the economy. There's a lot of people staying at home. And the law firm thing, yeah, I think that's weird too. Like, it's, yeah, I was used to it. Didn't realize how weird it was necessarily until I started it was pointed out to me, and I was more aware of the rest of the world through watching these videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say something positive. I live in southern Italy, but I go all around the state, and the most fun and genuine tourists I've met were all American. Didn't meet a single entitled one. Well, good for you. Good for you, because there's a lot of entitled ones out there. You got lucky. Second mortgage on a house. Taking massive loans they can't possibly pay off. And buying stuff with it that decreases in value over time, such as cars. I can't take I can't take a loan out because my credit sucks. Can't take a mortgage out because a mortgage you have to take out like the initial loan in the first place, and my credit sucks. Luckily, I got a place on land contract, and then Yeah, buying stuff that value decreases over time. You're trying to distract me over here. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't do that. I mean, cars is cool, I guess, if you have the money to collect, but mandatory drug test from an employer. I've asked around, don't know a single fellow Canadian who's had to do one, hops included. Interesting. They usually do like at least a pre-employment one. Lemonade. I'm America, but there was a post going around a while back about an American who ordered a lemonade at a restaurant in Australia and was confused to receive a Sprite. Top of the post was the server and thought it was just the American being snooty for being confused. Then commenters from other non-US countries chimed in on what a lemonade is to them. It blew my mind because in the US, lemonade is so iconic as a summer drink and is often homemade. Lemonade is not water with lemon in it. It requires sugar and pepper. Wow, you guys don't know how to do lemonade? I'll tell you how to do it right now. You take a gallon of water, whatever the measurement is in your country, Google it, right? You can figure it out. Gallon of water, 2 cups of lemon juice, 2 cups of sugar. Of course, adjust it, spare, if you don't want as much sugar as us Americans, use less. Mix that stuff up. Trust me, you pour it over a glass of ice. It's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be delicious. Extra large bottomless cups for cola or soft drinks. You could bathe in the. No, I'm giant. I couldn't. Say, I'll just have water at a restaurant and not be charged for it or be asked. What kind? What kind? No, there's no what kind. They don't just ask you what kind of water. You get tap water. If you're not paying for it and it's free, you get water out of the tap. That's it. They don't ask you what kind. That's ridiculous. You don't get option. They're not bringing you bottles of water for free. Promise you that. Suing for any possible reason. It's so common that there are commercials on TV and radio telling you to sue this for that reason. Lawyer eyes are just... Yeah, it's ridiculous, guys. Holy cow, it's ridiculous. I've never sued anybody. Got sued one time. Ex-landlord. There was a debate over some rent that I may or may not have owed, and I didn't. Long story short, but whatever. She sued me for like a couple months of back rent. It's about the only thing I've been sued for. Putting your country's flag everywhere and on everything. Not me. Some people, though, my neighbors across the street, they got flags everywhere. A flagpole on your porch, yep, they got that. Or car's bumper sticker, maybe somewhat understandable, but it gets really weird when it starts popping up on baseball caps, swimsuits, or underwear. They do put it on sports caps here. I don't know about swimsuits or underwear. Oh yeah, I mean, I guess people do wear with that pattern. I'm in Australia, and Americans are the only ones to do this. Yes, with the American flag, even all the way out here. Interesting. Nobody else does it. TV ads for drugs against opioid-induced constipation. It's apparently common for Americans to take so many opioids that they get constipated. Talk about dystopia. I don't know. I don't really watch like a lot of regular TV or like any TV at all, so I don't know. I don't know about this one. And if there's a lot of people around here getting constipated, guys, they're not telling me about it. We don't have conversations about it, so I'm unaware of the existence of their constipation problems, if you will. So, I can't chime in on that one. Oh boy. The plot of Breaking Bad, never seen it. Being about a science teacher getting cancer and worrying about leaving his family with massive medical debt when he dies. I mean, that's a normal, yeah. I guess other countries don't have to worry about that because they have a greater social net, social security situation that kind of like takes care of their people better than America, as we're all learning watching these videos. Doing the Pledge of Allegiance in the morning at school. Yes, I did that. Thought it was normal. Till everybody pointed out that the only country that did that was like, you know, Nazi Germany. And then I was like, oh, wow. Interesting. Archaic, unhelpful. Standard units of measurement. Yes, I've been using the kitchen scale, guys. I got a nice kitchen scale, and it's great. And I get on ChatGPT and I say, give me a recipe for some cornbread, or give me a recipe for some pancakes, whatever. And it puts it in, you know, cups and teaspoons, and I'm like, no, I want to use a kitchen scale. And then it gives me the grams, and then I weigh it out in one bowl. It's so awesome. It's great. Fantastic. Highly recommended. If you don't have one, get one. Portion sizes, yes, and I love them. Oh boy, it's great. Yeah. I mean, it's cool. Like one time, I used to tattoo, right? And there was a dude at the tattoo shop. I went over to pick him up to take him to the shop, you know, because his car wasn't working. They lived out in the middle of nowhere, and they had a pond, and they had a birdhouse, wooden birdhouse right in front of it, and they had a AR-15 or something they were shooting at the birdhouse, and they're like, hey, do you want to shoot the birdhouse? And I was like, well, yeah, because I kind of wanted to shoot the birdhouse. It was fun. I shot at the bird. I missed a couple times, shot the water. Hopefully, you know, I don't know if I got a fish or not. You know, that'd be interesting, I guess, right? Did shoot the birdhouse, the third shot, and that was fun, you know, but just the thought that anybody could just have it. I mean, what if I was a crazy person that just was like, hey, let me borrow your gun? And that's just crazy, scary thought. I mean, they were good people. They're not gonna do any harm, of course, but interesting. It's just crazy how the laws are here. My maternity leave was an unpaid 6 weeks, and I had to fight them on not shorting me because I would pass my due date and didn't keep working until the day I went into labor. That's a thing, and that's a thing a lot of people struggle with here, guys. Having only two parties. Yep, Republicans and Democrats. I know there are some smaller parties, but the system is stacked against them. Yeah, pretty much. Just like the RFK Jr. dude. You know, great person. You know, would he have a chance to become president? Probably not. That's probably why he dropped out to back Trump or something. I don't know. You know, because he wasn't a Democrat or Republican. He was run as an independent. I don't know. I'm going to leave it at that, though. If you guys want to watch the rest of the video, then you're going to have to go down below. I did put the link to the original video down there, so you can go there, check it out, watch the rest of it. And, you know, you guys have a super fun, awesome day. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye.